Yes. Constitutional amendments. They are not. No, Honorable colleagues. I think you need to proceed.
I'm sorry I came in late, but I don't know how you started. Because I can see members have issues, and there is a unanimous chorus answer from
the problem is,
I think the best thing to do is to go on with what we normally do. The questions are asked, the questions are solved, and we get the answers from.
We talked about Labour Party. I would like our HT Bagunywa, because he was saying that in London or in there are conflicts. You feel I don't know, maybe because for me, I was living in London when they elected Cameron the first time. There was only one policeman at the gate of the 10 Downing Street. Conservative, Labour, whatever they were, even free entering. I was watching physically. This is a life which is not here. You talk as if you are enemies. NRM is an enemy of DPP, is an enemy of FTC. Even you have told the Inspector General to become part of God, because he can, in somebody's home, he can sense someone who will create, who will excite people in a window before he leaves even in his bed. So this is the sort of thing we are telling you. How people, unless you're semi-God, and instead of going to Owino to ensure that there is nothing, he goes with guns, with all the armored vehicles. It is a shameful thing. And you have even threatened the press. Even what we are saying here, I'm not sure the press will do it. Because I saw one last day, was it 2 days ago or 3 days ago? A lady was stripped by her soldiers, naked. One pulling a leg, another one with a hand, another. And these people, when they reported it first time, I think the order from above told them, don't do that. So what they did is to show the pictures, but they said, the lady stripped before us. When you see her hands are being held, the other one is... So these are the sort of things we are talking to you. Let's not pretend that Uganda is okay. And one thing, you talk of Amin's person whom he shot. I saw one before you were even born, when you were killed a certain man in 64 in Bakuli. He shot the man for no reason. And because that incident, no, I was watching, there was even I think a Muhim or something of the sort, they was shot. But even today, how many deaths you have failed to explain and failed to put to the people what were the cause of the death? How do you compare that with the past and say you are now free, when I can die and you will never know why I have died? How many people have died because they have no medical attention in Uganda? And for you people who can afford, you have gone there. You go to a cancer institute there and see, or if you want one day visit in Nakuru here, you will cry yourself, who is fit to see the hospital? And somebody, when I went to the cancer institute, I saw people, some were sleeping in a buffet outside because they have not seen the you cannot even walk, because one on the ground they are patients, some are women, others are men, others are children, they are crowded like that.
So whatever name we call the Independent National Electoral Commission of Uganda, but the character of the individuals who are going to be in such an office is what will determine how democratic Uganda will be and how free and fair elections will be held in Uganda. We also agree to the proposal that shall empower and enable Parliament to prescribe by law the composition of the Commission. We recommend that the process of appointment should be maintained as is. We agree to the proposal that seeks to protect the members of the Commission by upgrading the conditions for their removal as per the judicial officers under Article 144. Mr. Chairman, Part 2, Amendment of Chapter 6 of the Constitution under Legislature. Clause 2, that seeks to amend Article 72 of the Constitution by substituting for the head note a new head note to include both political parties and political organizations to properly describe the content of the article. We agree to this as a political organization. We also support the proposal that seeks to amend Article 72 of the Constitution to require a person intending to stand for election as a candidate, independent of a political party or political organization, to be supported by the signature of at least 1,000 registered voters in the constituency or district. Our justification, Mr. Chairman, as a political organization is that, as the proposal stated, it will help not to disorganize political parties or organizations by members of the party or organization. 2, we feel that it will bring internal discipline in the political parties. 3, it will enable political parties to have organized internal elections without members disrespecting results. 4, in summary, it will strengthen multi-party politics in the country. Clause 3, Mr. Chairman, we agree with the proposal that seeks to give the Independent Electoral Commission reasonable time within which it organizes a by-election, which is already proposed in the bill. Clause 4, we agree with the proposal that seeks to amend Article 83 of the Constitution to provide for a member of Parliament to vacate his or her seat where the member ceases to be a member of the political party or organization for which he or she stood as a candidate for election in Parliament. But we need to add, because the bill only talks about members of Parliament, but as a political organization, we need this to extend to all other elective positions, with the exception of the president. As you see, that in addition, this should include elections to Parliament, or any other elective positions other than the president, because Article 98(2) of the Constitution gives president full powers and recognizes him above all other individuals. So we thought the president...
And it takes people's attention. You can't go through this process and then a few years or 2 years down the road, you are going through another constitution amendment process. You're just getting the country, the political class, and Parliament engaged in an endless exercise. Two, if these reforms are particularly about elections, and you do think that they are absolutely necessary, then it's better we go through the reforms and then we go for elections, because you also believe that you need reforms. Let's go to page 3 of your submission. I agree with you that what Chairman Mao once said, that it's not the color of a cat that catches a rat, it is the character of the cat. One of the proposals we've been actually receiving from civil society, other political party players, other political parties, is that they want to address this character of this cat. They want to address the character of this cat you are talking about. And one way of addressing the character of this cat is its composition. Will you be comfortable that Honorable Todwong, no, Honorable Katuntu, who is a sitting member of Parliament, I don't want to refer to you, I refer to me, that I am the one who identifies presiding officers in an election in my constituency, in an election where I'm going to participate, and I'm the one who appoints them, and then refer them to a committee in the constituency where the majority of members of that committee are members of my party. Would you be comfortable with it? I would be surprised. So, the issue about when you say we recommend that the process of appointing should be maintained as it is, makes not very, very much sense, because the objection is that one candidate who is going to participate in an election is actually the one who's sole sourcing the commissioners. Then he submits the sole sourced commissioners to a parliamentary committee where his party are the majority. Where is the fairness? Where is the logic? Where is the common sense? I don't see it. What other political actors are saying and proposing is that we have a very independent process of appointing this commission, where the actual participants are not involved. And even if they are to be involved, it is purely for formality purposes.
Do you have any issues?
Yes.
Okay. Can you indicate that you want to speak to this? I don't see any hand.
My hand is here.
Okay. Let me start.
Commissioners to be like that of judicial officer, but you don't want the process of their appointment to be like that of judicial officer. In law, there's you are playing football or you follow football. You can't imagine that one.
They look like they follow.
I think so. Just imagine a situation where a manager of a team which is going to compete is the one which appoints the ref. And then the other team which is going to compete is the one who approves the ref. Would that still be football? And let me tell you one thing about sports. One of the tenets of sports is fairness. Fairness, the rules of the game must be fair to all. This proposal you are making is fair to actually any sitting president, because who is going to participate? Otherwise, the rest, there is no fairness and there is absolutely no logic.
Yes.
Constitutional amendments, they are not no, honorable colleagues, I think we need to proceed.
I'm sorry I came in late, but I don't know how you started. Because I can see members have issues and there is a unanimous chorus answer from the
problem is,
I think the best thing to do is to go on with what we normally do. The questions are asked, the questions are solved, and we get the answers from